Energy drink review. We'll be looking at a blue energy drink. But before we get into it, I just want to talk about the other blue energy drinks because I don't know if I've had them all, but I've had all the ones I could find. The others were recorded on those SD camera cards. They can take a long time to upload, and camera like the media player things don't always work well. So not always easy to remember which file is exactly their reviews. So I'll just talk about them in case they don't get being put up. They were all the 8.4 ounce cans, 250 milliliters. There was the original with 27 grams of sugar, just called blue, but without the E at the end, like how they do for Blu-ray, I guess, and 80 milligrams of caffeine. It wasn't dead on the Red Bull, but it was the generic energy drink, but like with a little bit like the gummier or sweeter kind of taste. There was a cranberry one. It just had half a gram more of sugar, 27.5 grams of sugar, 80 milligrams of caffeine. Near the end of the drink, for a brief moment, my left side felt weird. And then maybe like 10 minutes after I drank the cranberry one, when I went to go to the washroom, I don't know why, because I didn't even know this was going to happen. But I instantly, as soon as I stepped in the washroom, I had to throw up a bit. I had a protein bar when I drank the cranberry one as well. So I don't know, that one didn't treat me too well, I guess. And then there was that lemon lime one with the 80 milligrams of caffeine. Just your typical okay energy for a bunch of hours and gone type thing. And there's this one here, folks. Blue Day Refreshing Energy. With guarana for better performance. Sparkling drink with caffeine and taurine. Caffeinated beverage. Functional food. Not recommended for children under 10 years, pregnant and lactating women, people prone to caffeine sensitivity. If in any doubt as how you may react to the ingredients, consult your doctor and nutritionist beforehand. Avoid mixing with alcohol. Ingredients: water, sugar, carbon dioxide, citric acid, sodium citrate, taurine, which is 250 milligrams per 100 milligrams. So you're looking at probably about 550 milligrams of taurine, I guess. You got your caffeine, you got your flavoring, you got guarana extract, and then you got your B6, B12, and then you got color. And for the caffeine, this 250 milliliter can, it's in the high 30s for the caffeine content because 100 milligrams only gives you 14.5 milligrams of caffeine. So it's quite low on caffeine, folks. 14.5 milligrams per 100 milliliters, 250 milliliters. Per 100 milliliters, 11.8 grams of sugar, so in your 20s, 30s levels. Vitamin B6 would be about 250, and it looks about 50% for B12. And it says here that it's made in Poland and then imported and marketed in India by Homelands Foods. And it says blueenergy.in. Then I also see blueafrica.com, BLU and then Africa. Blue tab, so low caffeine, low sugar, and I guess it's supposed to be like a lighter kind of energy drink, so light on everything. I don't know what the smell is, but I'm going to question mark it on almost like a berry, cotton candy sugar smell. Well, regardless of how the webcam is picking it up, the way I see it, it's like a light blue, dark purple, very carbonated. Kind of like some candy smell, or like a berry smell, or bubble gum, or cotton candy, something like along those lines. But really, I don't know. Those are just question marks on what I might be smelling. It's light and it smells alright. Smells like it's a light sugary thing and everything. Blue Day, refreshing energy. Light tasting, bubbly, crisp, sugary. Taste wise, if it's not on a berry aspect, then I'm gonna say it must be on some like cotton candy or some kind of like sweet tart kind of powdery candy taste, something like those lines. It's definitely not generic energy drink. It's definitely not their cranberry. It's definitely not their lemon lime. I have no idea if there's other blues. So you get this really light tasting drink of some sort of like berry or candy kind of taste, I guess. And the caffeine content is pretty low, only like high 30 something. What's it like around 36 to 38 milligrams of caffeine? It's 14.5 for 100 milliliters, and it's 250. So I guess not gonna give a lot of energy, and everything about it's light. Some berry or candy tasting drink. It passes, but it's not fantastic. Yeah, I'm saying stuff like that a lot in reviews. At least it's not generic energy drink, and it stands out as its own thing in the blue lineup, and it's not bad.